Good evening from Gilbert, Arizona. We're getting ready to start in about 3 minutes with our Queen Creek barrel racing. Let's raise this up a little bit. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. I was so grateful last week. I was like, oh thank God he's videoing. I was working. I was like,
Nice.
oh my gosh.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. It was a lifesaver.
This is like the Maytag repayment job, you know? Nobody talks to you unless it's, you know?
Right?
Like I'm in my own little corner.
Oh, I love it. You do great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you guys are watching, I'd appreciate you sharing and liking and commenting. Letting people know what the fast time is if you hear it. It's always appreciated. Alright, let's go into sharing ourselves. Every time you share it, Facebook throws it to 3 more people, which is kind of cool. Thank you, Anita, for sharing. Appreciate you. I just seen it come across my phone. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Anita, for sharing. Appreciate you. Hi Paige, how you doing? You racing tonight or taking it easy?
I see Bowie and Jess.
Yeah, good to go. Little test of the flash. Well, hopefully your horse gets recovered soon, Anita.
I miss my mom. No, I have a water park now.
Hey Paul, thanks for sharing. I should throw your sponsored by What's an AG
Thank you
like?
guys for coming out tonight. We are going to get started here in just a moment. We're going to get kicked off with our national anthem. After our national anthem, Pee Wee Riders will be getting ready. We've got 5 Pee Wee Riders. Rider 1 will be Sloan Stokes on Dora, 2 Charlotte Bryans on Luna, 3 Savannah Bencomo on Cookie, 4 Victoria Bryans on Luna, and 5 Esther Petula on Frost. After our Pee Wee Riders, we're going to go to our Futurity Showcase. We've got 7 riders in that class. And then open combo riders will be ready for you.
I think I'm high enough.
Come on.
We're about 10 seconds late, actually.
No, you know what? My mom didn't even invite me to the Great Wolf Lodge. No, I don't.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, Stacy, for singing our national anthem. All right, timer is set, arena is clear. Pee-wee riders, we are ready for you. Rider 1 in our Pee-wees. This is going to be Sloan Stokes on Dora, followed by 2, Charlotte Bryant. Be thinking about it. Don't forget, Pee-wee riders, your speed cap is 20 seconds.
Mom, I'm with your best friend.
Nice job, sweetie. Way to kick us off tonight. That's going to be a 27.873. That's going to be a 27.873. We are ready for Rider 2, Charlotte Bryant on Nuna, followed by 3, Savannah Bencomo.
Pick tonight.
Oh, and then there's this QCBRA one.
I'm gonna do a backflip off of your head. What's his name? Wait, so his real name is Bowie. What's his name that he gets from Wilson or something? Who's that? Your name is Stuart Wilson?
Look at who Wilson.
That's what pops up.
No, that's not Drew Wilson. That's his wife.
Nice run. That was going to be an 81.950. That was going to be an 81.950. We're going to come back with Rider 3, Savannah Bencomo on Cookie, followed by 4, Victoria Bryant.
Wait, James. I'm sorry.
mama. Don't cross, don't cross, don't cross. I gotta get the time. 50. Oh, hang on. I gotta get the time. Make sure Pee Wee Riders, you guys cross at the same time because otherwise I can't get it. All right, 50, 3, 6, 7. All right. We're going to come back with Rider 4, Victoria Bryans on Luna, followed by 5, Estepatulo. Yeah, just make sure if you guys are leading a Pee Wee Rider, you guys got to cross that timer at the same time for me. Thank you.
Okay, what do I look up? Jet? You said Jagger and Jet popped up? Really? Wait, I want to read this about him. What the heck is this? Some like remix?
Nice job. That is going to be a 68.354. That is going to be a 68.354. Our last rider in the Pee-wees, Rider 5, Estepatulo on cross. We are one-way tractor. Futurity Showcase riders, we are one rider away. Bring them home, Master. There you go. Don't be afraid to clap for our Pee-wees. Next run, that's a 58.779. That's a 58.779. All right, tractor, we're ready for you. All right, coming back to the drag are going to be our Futurity Showcase riders. First 5 riders in our Futurity Showcase. Rider 1, JC Kendall on Angel. 2, Malin Todd on Vita. 3, Stacey Hancock on Jester. 4, Rachel Fiedler on Rage and Firewater. And 5, Megan Hunt on He's a Rebel 5. Those are going to be our first 5 riders in our Futurity Showcase. Kiwi Riders, I have your results. You guys can come on up and get your money and prizes. First place winning $13. Slow Stokes. Second place in the Kiwis winning $12. Savannah Macoma. Third winning $9. Escapitulo. Fourth winning $7. Victoria Bryant. And fifth winning $4. Charlotte Bryant. Good job, Kiwis. We have your money and prizes up here when you're ready.
Chime in, let me know where you're watching from. I always enjoy that. Maybe it'll be a prize for furthest distance.
All right, Futurity Showcase riders, we are ready for you. First rider out in our Futurity Showcase, JC Pendle on Angel, followed by 2, Madeline Todd. Nice run, that's a 17.970. That's going to be a 17.970. We're ready for rider 2, Madeline Todd on Lita, followed by 3, Stacey Hancock. Nice run, that's a 17.617. That's going to be a 17.617. Coming up next is rider 3, Stacey Hancock on Jester, followed by 4, Rachel Fiedler. Nice run, that's a 19.214. That's going to be a 19.214. All right, we're ready for rider 4, Rachel Fiedler on Raging Firewater, followed by 5, Megan Hunt. Nice run, that's an 18.099. That's going to be an 18.099. Last rider up in this drag, rider 5, Megan Hunt on He's a Rebel Bug. We are one-way tractor. Nice run, that's an 18.881. That's going to be an 18.881. We are ready for the tractor. Coming up back to the drag will be our last 2 riders in our Futurity Showcase. Rider 6, Christopher Shears on Fancy Don't Let Me Down, followed by 7, Carly Oxiver on Titan. Open combo riders, we are on our last set of Futurity riders, so be getting ready. Open combo riders, be getting ready. We're almost done with our Futurity Showcase.
2 more left in the
First
Futurity.
up in our combo will be Randy Stewart, Kim Mooney, Jennifer Herzog, Janae Mathis, and Brady Stokes. You guys can be up. We've got 2 more Futurity riders and 1 more for you.
All right, people from Oregon. Hey, Elaine, thank you for telling me where you're watching from. Appreciate that. We're going to be on ride of 6 out of 7 in the futurity after this drag. 2 more, then we'll probably go into a drag and then straight into the open. Oh my Lord. Clint, that's awesome, man. You just made my day. That is awesome.
Thank you, tractors. Timer is set. Arena is clear. We're ready for our last 2 featured
I wish I was actually with you.
Christian Shears on Fancy Don't Let Me Down, followed by 7, Carly Oxiger. Sorry about that, hun. That would have been the 17.184. Hold up, Carly, while we set that barrel. All right, this is our last rider in our futurity showcase. We are one-way tractor. This is rider 7, Carly Oxiger on Titan. Open combo riders, we're going to be coming to you after this drag. Nice run, that's an 18.486, that's an 18.486. We're ready for the tractor. Coming up after the drag are going to be our open combo riders. Rider 1 will be Serenity Stewart on Cash, 2 Kim Mooney on Freddie Mercury, 3 Jennifer Herzog on King, 4 Janae Mathis on Button Down Cash, and 5 Braylee Stokes on Sassy. We're ready for you tractors, and then we're going to go to our open combo. Don't forget, Easy Riders, your speed cap tonight is 20 seconds. Easy Riders, your speed cap is 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Hey Clint, how's the resolution on the big screen? I actually have the video dumbed down a little bit. I could broadcast in HD, but we send so much signal to Facebook, they end up kicking us off Facebook. We have too good of a signal. So, let me know how it looks. I can bump it up just a little bit. I mean, we got the technology now. We can broadcast on the Cowboy Network if they called us up if they wanted to.
Thank you, tractors. We're ready for our open combo riders. Rider 1 is Serenity Stewart on Cash, followed by 2 Kim Mooney. Nice job, hun. That's 26.843. You still get 4 momentum, so we can keep it in, but way to hang in there. All right, that's 26.843. All right, we're ready for rider 2, Kim Mooney on Freddie Mercury, followed by 3, Jennifer Herzog. Nice job, Kim. That's an 18.683. That's going to be an 18.683. We're ready for rider 3, Jennifer Herzog on King, followed by 4, Janae Mathis. Nice run. That's a 16.822. That's going to be a 16.822. Nice run. We're ready ready for rider 4, Janae Mathis on Bud Down Cash, followed by 5, Brady Stokes. Nice run, that was a 16.841. That was a 16.841. We are ready for rider 5, Brady Stokes on Sassy. We are one-way tractor. Sorry about that, hun. Alright, we're ready for your tractor. We'll get up next week, Brayden. Alright, coming up after the drive will be riders 6 through 10. Rider 6, Dana Black Sheep on Baby June. Rider 7, Bradley Hayes on Gucci. 8, Haley Davis on Straw Fly and Heyday. 9, Ruby Lopez on Famous. And 10 will be a scratch. Your current fast time right now is a 16.822. Your current fast time is 16.822 by Miss. Thank you, tractors. We are ready for riders 6 through 10. This is rider 6, Dana Black Sheep on Baby June, followed by 7, Bradley Hayes.
Okay, I got you. You confused me there for a minute. Yeah. Did they know that you're entering? Yeah. Who's talking?
Nice job, Glenn. That's 19.050. That is a 19.050. You're ready for rider 7, Riley Hayes on Gucci, followed by 8, Haley Davis.
I'm dealing with two different guys. You know? I have one lady tell me she likes to put so much money face on to leave the house in New Mexico. Yeah.
Nice run, Miss Riley. That is a 17.480. That is a 17.480. We are ready for rider 8, Haley Davis on Straw Fly and Heyday, followed by 9, Ruby Lopez.
My last book was just a speech on stage talking about doing websites and stuff. I had to spend crap and do my book every roll of work. I probably did a few plans. doing a lot of the senior hemp over there. You live close to me and hemp, is that why you're going over there?
Nice run. That's a 17.544. That is a 17.544. Last rider up is rider 9, Ruby Lopez on Famous. 10 is a scratch. We are one-way tractor. Nice drop. That's an 18.406. That is an 18.406. We are ready for you, tractor. Your current fast time is still a 16.822. Coming up after the drag will be 11 through 15. Rider 11 will be Amanda Smith on Magic Mike. 12, Shelby Crabtree on Panacea. Rider 13, Nikki Fisher on Make Me Great. 14, Megan Ray on Drag. And 15 will be Scratch. Thank you, tractor. We are going to come back with 11 through 15. This is rider 11, Amanda Smith on Magic Mike. Followed by 12, Shelby Crabtree. Nice run. That's 17.383. That is a 17.383. We are ready for rider 12, Shelby Crabtree on Pasilla, followed by 13, Nikki Fisher. Nice run, Shelby. That's a 17.181. That's a 17.181. You're ready for 13, Nikki Fisher on Make Me Great, followed by 14, Megan Ray.
Howdy. Good. I got a lot of stuff here. Yeah. Okay. From, yeah. Business in that thing. They cool. Yeah, small one. On the bottom, there's two gray ones. Two of them are hot.
Nice run. That's a 17.461. That is a 17.461. We are ready for 14. Megan Ray on Jag. 15 is a scratch. So Tractor, we are one away.
What price though? I'm working so smart.
Nice run. That's an 18.138. That's an 18.138. We are ready for you, Tractor. Round 15 is a scratch. Coming up after the drag will be 16 through 20. Right at 16, Jessica Graddard on Mark Clock for your buck. 17, Caleb Masek on High Roller. 18, Super Tulo on 6-moon streaker. 19, Brian Lyle on Cutter. And 20, Hula Hamilton on Win. Proceed your next 5 riders after the drag. Don't forget, Easy Riders, your speed cap is 20 seconds. Easy Riders, speed cap is 20 seconds. We have up to Riders 98 posted in the draft. Posted for the draw downstairs to the north side of the announcer stand by the concession tables. If you are not on that part of the draw yet, we have another sheet coming, so hang tight. We have up to Riders 98
It's on the
posted.
bottom and falls on top. But I just fixed them up. All right, make a small blue one also.
Alright, timer is set, arena is clear. These are riders 16 through 20. We're ready for rider 16, Jessica Graddard on More Clock for your buck, followed by 17, Caleb Hasek. Be thinking about it. Nice run. That's a 19.749. That's going to be a 19.749. We are ready for rider 17, Caleb Hasek on High Roller, followed by 8, Super Tulo.
My life, I had a black eye and everything.
Nice run. That's a 17.846. That is a 17.846. We're ready for rider 18, Super Tulo on 6-moon streaker, followed by 19, Briley Bly. Will be thinking about it. about that, Sue. That would have been 17.559. Hold up, Bradley, while we set that barrel. Thank you, barrel man. We are ready for 19, Briley Lyle on cutter, followed by 20, Lula Hamilton. She rocked it, but she didn't knock it. That is a 16.675, and that's going to take the lead. That is a 16.675. That is your new fast time. All right, last rider up in the set, rider 20, Lula Hamilton on win. We are one away, Tractor. Nice job, Lula. That is a great easy rider run. That is a 20.199. That is a 20.199. We are ready to you, Tractor. Coming up after the drag are going to be riders 21 through 25. 21, Curly Hayes on Mighty. 22, Taylor Twelman on Ship. 23, Katie Pajunos on Flash and 3 Amps. 24, Serenity. Excuse me, Taylor, 23 is going to be a scratch. Into yourself, 42, sorry about that. Alright, we're going to redo that. 21 is going to be Carly Hayes on 90, 22, Taylor Twelman on Ship, 23 is a scratch, so we'll go to 24, Smitty Stewart on Lily, and 25, Gracie Lewis on Johnny. Those are going to be our next riders coming up after the drag. Our new fast time is a 16.675.
All right, the fast time is what you're watching. It's 16.675. It was the last runner, or the runner before that, actually. It's a beautiful night here. The smoke that you see on the screen isn't dust. It's actually from the barbecues out in the back. I don't even know if you can see it. The ground is fantastic.
Thank you, Tractors. Timer is set. Arena is clear. We're ready for 21 through 25. This is 21, Carly Hayes on Mighty, followed by 22, Taylor Twelman. Nice run, and there's your new fast time. That's a 16.393. That's going to be a 16.393. Nice job, Carly. All right, we're ready for 22, Taylor Twelman on Ship. 23 is a scratch, so 24 is Randy Stewart. Be getting ready. Nice run. That is a 20.094. That is a 20.094. All right, we're ready for 24, Serenity Stewart on Lily, followed by 25 with Gracie Lewis. Nice job, hun. I love the costume. That's going to be a 20.347. That's going to be a 20.347. Last up in the set is 25, Gracie Lewis on Dottie. We are one-way tractor. Gate call number 1, Gracie Lewis. Gate call number 2, Gracie Lewis on Dottie. There she is. All right. Nice run. That is a 29.935. That is a 29.935. We are ready for you, tractor. Coming up after the drag will be 26 through 30. Rider 26, McKinley Minnick on Dottie. 27, Regina Jez on Flynn. 28 will be a scratch. 29, Elena McComo on Alberno Moore. And 30, Elias Kapul on CTG of Gun Smokes Fire. Those are going to be our next riders after the drag. Your new fast time is a 16.39.3.
We're on rider 26 after the drag. We have about 100 runners, give or take a few. All right, rider 26.
Thank you, tractor. We are ready for 26 through 30. This is 26, McKinley Minnick on Dottie, followed by 27, Regina Jez. Nice run. That's an 18.803. That's going to be an 18.803. Nice run, McKinley. We're ready for 27, Regina Jez on Flynn, followed by 29, Alana Bancomo. 28 is a scratch. Nice run. That's an 18.293. That's going to be an 18.293. We are ready for 29, Alana Bencomo on Elvin Ward, followed by 30, Ellie Escobar. Nice run. That's a 17.963. That's a 17.963. Nice run. We're going to get a prop out of the arena.
Too old for this running stuff.
All right, last up in the set is rider 30, Ellie Escobar on CTG against Smokes Fire. We are one away, Tractor. Nice run. That was a 19.678. So that is a 19.678. We are ready for you, Tractor. And up onto the drag will be 31 through 35. 31, Madeline Todd on Mercedes. 32, Riley Pearson on Shutterbob. 33, Stacey Hancock on Payroll Page. 34, Kristen Shears on Just Fly 44. And 35, Mindy Only on J. Those will be our next 5 riders after the drag. Riders 31 through 35. Your cross time right now is 16.49. Don't forget, Easy Riders, your speed cap is 20 seconds. Easy Riders, your speed cap is 20 seconds.
Ball can be more at the end. Yeah. The ball should be on top. Yeah. Make sure you get the right side. Thank you.
All right, timer is set, arena is clear. We are ready for 31 through 35. This is 31, Madeline Todd on Mercedes, followed by 32, Riley Pearson. She rocket that she did not get. That's a 16.937. That is going to be a 16.937. All right, we are ready for rider 32, Riley Pearson on Shutterbob, followed by 33, Stacey Hancock. Nice run. That's going to be a 19.599. That was going to be a 19.599. We are ready for 33, Stacey Hancock on Paint Your Own Page, followed by 34, Christopher Shears, Be Thinking About It. Nice run, that's a 17.048, that is going to be a 17.048. We are ready for 34, Christopher Shears on just line 44, followed by 35, Minty Olman. Nice run, that's a 17.223, that's going to be a 17.223. Last up in the set is 35, Minty Olman on J. We are a one-way tractor. Nice run, that's a 20.463, that is a 20.463. We are ready for you, tractor. Coming up after the drive will be 36 through 40. Rider 36, Cheyenne Demoni on Ivory Celebration. 37, Emily Weeks on Voodoo. 38, Claire Ness on Path Strong to Fame. 39, Carly Oxiger on TK, Taking the Frenchman. And 40, Ophelia Downey on Luna. Those are going to be our next 5 riders after the drive. Your current pass time is a 16.393. Thank you, tractor. We are ready for riders 36 through 40. This is 36, Cheyenne Demoni on Ivory Celebration, followed by 37, Emily Weeks. Sorry about that, hun. That would have been an 18,199. We are going to set that barrel, so hold up, Emily. Thank you, barrel setters, and thank you for clearing that arena. All right, we are ready for rider 37, Emily Weeks on Voodoo, followed by 38, Clara Ness. Nice run, that's a 16.872. That's going to be a 16.872. All right, we are ready for rider 38, Clara Ness on Cat's Charm to Fame, followed by 39, Carly Oxiger.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you might as well just hang out here for 2 more riders.
What's that?
You might as well just hang out here for 2 more riders.
Oh man, I wish I could. I'm kind of in trouble. Yeah. So.
Nice run, that's a 17.543. That's a 17.543. We are ready for 39, Carly Oxiger on TK, taking the Frenchman, rider 40, Ophelia Downey will wrap up the set. Sorry about that, hun. That would have been an 18.042. Hold up a moment while we set that barrel, Ophelia. Thank you, barrel setter. We are ready for rider 40, Ophelia Downey on Luna. We are runaway tractor. Nice run, that's a 26.075. That's a 26.075. All right, we're ready for you tractors. Count that back to the drag will be 41, 45. 41, Brandy Height on Hollywood Cover Girl. 42, Katie Pajunos on Flash at 3 Amps. 43, Caitlin Wood on ROX and My Firewater. 44, Cindy Sapp on Little Lucky Hat. And 45, Katie Heitman on Addie Clem. Addie Clem. Those are going to be our next 5 riders after the drag.
Hey Becky, thanks for chiming in where you're coming from. Appreciate that. So for you guys listening, I got a funny story. I really come to respect race producers a little bit more, because dealing with crazy barrel racers is a lot of work. I have had one lady who tells me she loves turquoise so much that she wants to order turquoise paint, and she wants me to come help paint her house, and she lives in New Mexico. Yeah. And you guys thought the anal wart story was funny. Needless to say, I won't be painting anybody's house. I won't even paint my own. So that's this week's story. I really need to start a podcast. Tell some of these stories. I do have the pink t-shirts with me tonight. They're going rather fast. I think some people at Sabre are going to be disappointed they're not going to be able to get shirts.
Thank you, tractors. We are ready for 41 through 45. This is 41, Brandy Height on Hollywood Cover Girl, followed by 42, Katie Pajunos. Nice run, that's 19-244, that's a 19-244. We're ready for 42, Katie Pajunos on Flash and 3 amps, followed by 43, Caitlin Wood. Nice run, that's a 22.643, that's a 22.643. Alright, we're ready for 43, Caitlin Wood on ROX and I Firewater, followed by 44, Sydney Sapp.
Where are you going? Yeah, Cheetos. Cheetos. I'm gonna go with
Sorry about that, hun. That would have been a 17.044. Hold up, Sydney, while we set that barrel. Alright, we're ready for item 44. This is Sydney Sapp on the Lucky Hat, followed by 45, Katie Heitman. Nice job, that's a 19.040, that's a 19.040. Last up in the set is going to be rider 45, Katie Heitman on Addie Lynn. Will be one away tractor.
Shay, what number are you?
Nice job, Glenn. That's a 32.029. That is a 32.029. We are ready for you, tractor. Coming up after the drag will be our last 5 riders before the big drag. Riders 46 through 50. This is going to be Randy Stewart on Twister, 47 Ramona Ferris on Hills Biggest Dash, 48 Heidi Pearson on Cole, 49 Abby Ray on BC, and 50 Kim Mooney on Miss Dueland. Those are going to be our next 5 riders before the big drag. 'The is posted downstairs to the north side of the announcer stand by the concession tables. The full draw is posted downstairs on the north side of the announcer stand by the concession tables.
Five more until the big drag. Fast time is on the screen, 16.393. And he just announced that they posted the rest of the drawer online and downstairs. So if you're nearby and you want to see,
Thank you, tractors. We are going to come back with riders 46 through 50. This is going to be 46 Randy Stewart on Twister, followed by 47 Ramona Ferris. Beautiful run. That's a 16.688. That's going to be a 16.688. We're ready for rider 47, Ramona Ferris on Hills Vegas Dash. Oh, hold up 1 second, Ramona. Thank you, barrel setter. Sorry, I didn't see that there. I just want to make sure barrel setters across the timer. Alright. We are good. This is Ramona Ferris on Hills Vegas Dash, followed by 48, Heidi Pearson.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Nice run. That's an 18.047. That's going to be an 18.047. All right, we're ready for 48. Heidi Pearson on Cole, followed by 49. Abby Ray.
Keep your hands up. Hands up.
Barrel setter, you can go ahead and get that second barrel. Sorry about that. That would have been 35.783. Thank you, Barrel Setter. We are ready for rider 49, Abby Ray on BC. 50, Kim Mooney is going to wrap us up before the big drag. Sorry about that, hon. That would have been an 18.329. We are going to set that barrel. Thank you, Barrel Setter. All right, last rider up before the big drag. This is 50, Kim Mooney on Miss Juliana. We are one-way tractor, and then we can pull those barrels and go to our big drag. Nice job, Kim. That is a 24.205. That is a 24.205. All right, ready to pull those barrels and go into a big drag. After the big drag, we'll come back with 51 to 55. Janae Mathis, Deanna Rogers, Riley Hayes, Randy Stewart, and Christy McCain. You guys are going to kick us off after our big drag. It'll take about 8 to 10 minutes, so we'll be back around 8 o'clock when we get finished up. So this would be a good time to check out the concession stands and any vendors. And we will be back in just a little bit. Your current fast time right now is a 16.393. All right, racers, we are just a minute away from getting kicked back off with our race. We are looking for 51 through 55 to be in that holding pen. 51, Janae Mathis on VS Eitzley Balad. 52, Dana Rogers on Elsa. 53, Riley Hayes on Sunshine. 54, Randy Stewart on Bugs. And 55, Kristen McCain on BJ. You guys are going to kick us off in just a few moments.
I'm glad I don't leave my camera down here because everything's soaked. Shit happens. Alright, we're on ride of 51. The drag is finished. We should be starting in a couple minutes. I had to go down and change my battery in the third.
Thank you, tractors.
stroll.
All right, it looks like we've got our girls in the holding pin. The arena looks great. Your fast time right now is a 16.393. Let's see if we can shake them up in this next set. We are ready for 51, Janae Mathis on VS Eitzley Balad, followed by 52, Dana Rogers. Nice run, that's a 17.189, that is a 17.189. Nice run to kick off our second set. We are ready for rider 52, Dana Rogers on Elsa, followed by 53, Riley Hayes. Sorry about that, hun. That would have been a 17.603. Hold up, Riley, while we set that barrel. All right, thank you, race setter. We are ready for 53, Riley Hayes on Sunshine, followed by 54, Randy Stewart. Nice run, that's a 17.263, that is a 17.263. You're ready for 54, oh, hold up one moment. We're gonna get something out of the arena, thank you. All right, this is 54, Randy Stewart on Bugs, followed by 55, Kristen McCain. Nice run, that's a 17.573, that is a 17.573. All right, last up in the set is 55, Christy McCain on BJ. We are a one-way tractor. Sorry about that, hun. That would have been a 25.484. All right, we're going to set that barrel and go to a drag. After the drag will be 56 through 60. 56, Harrison on Natural Dual Mooney. 57, Amanda Smith on Daytona. 58, Shelby Crabtree on SRS, Just Cash and Crime. 59, Nikki Fisher on Miss French Bianca's. And 60, Hendrick Seaton on Luna Tuna. Those are going to be our next 5 riders after the drag.
We're on rider 56 after the drag. Thank you, Tractor. We are going to come back with riders 56 through 60. We are ready for rider 56. This is Tara Seaton on Nitro Dual Booty, followed by 57 on Amanda Smith. Nice run. She was flirting with that fast time. That was going to be a 16.410. Nice run. 16.410. Your fast time is a 16.393 right now. All right, we're ready for 57, Amanda Smith on Daytona, followed by 58, Shelby Crabtree. Nice run, another good time. That's going to be a 16.768. That's going to be a 16.768. We're ready for 58, Shelby Crabtree on SRS, Just Cash and Crime, followed by 59, Nikki Fisher.
Dude, she's so nervous, but she does so well in lessons, though. They're different, though.
Nice run, that's a 19.603. That's going to be a 19.603. As soon as that arena is clear, we'll come back with 59, Nikki Fisher on Miss French Bianca's, followed by 60, Hendrick Seaton.
I think this is most makes her nervous.
Everybody, choose a pumpkin.
You know, no, now we need silence. We need
Sorry about that, hun. That would have been a 17.016. Hold up, Hendricks. We're going to get that barrel set. All right, we're ready for rider 60. Hendricks Eaton on Luna Tuna. We are one-way tractor. Nice job, hun. Unfortunately, we had a broken pattern, but way to fix it. All right, tractor, we're ready for you. Coming up after the drag will be 61 to 65. 61 will be Olivia Davis on Dash of Red Stripe. 62, Aaliyah Wood on Yuma Fleet and Frost. 63, Taylor Peterson on George. 64, Madeline Todd on Lady Bird. And 65,
That was cute. She had her own rooting session.
IT Corona with the twist. We're ready for you, tractor. Barrel center at that second barrel, over by the bucking chutes. Can we just check that barrel? It looks like it's leaning just a little bit. Barrel center number 2, it looks like the barrel's just leaning in a little bit. Can we just check that barrel by the bucking chutes? Thank you. It looks like it's just leaning inwards a little bit towards the median. Perfect. Thank you. All right, we are ready for 61 through 65. This is 61. Olivia Davis on a Dash of Red Stripe, followed by 62, Aaliyah Wood. Nice run. That's a 17.171. That is a 17.171. We are ready for 62, Aaliyah Wood on Yuma Fling and Frost, followed by 63, Taylor Peterson. Nice run. That is a 17.318. That is going to be a 17.318. You're ready for 63, Taylor Peterson on George, followed by 64, Madeline Todd. Sorry about that, that would have been a 21.886. Hold up, Madeline, we're going to set a barrel, or a couple barrels. All right, we're ready for rider 64, Madeline Todd on Lady Bird, followed by 65, Alice Koenig is going to wrap up the set. Nice run, that's a beautiful run. That's going to be a 16.873. We got another 16, that's a 16.873. Last up in the set is 65, Alice Koenig on IT Corona with a twist. We're a one-way tractor. Nice job, Len. That's a 22.256. That's a 22.256. We're ready for you, tractor. Coming up back to the drive will be 66 through 70. 66, Maddie Black on Easy Money's Dove. 67, Bridget Graham on Mayhem. 68, Brenda Dunn on Lilo Bambino. 69, Carly Oxiger on Mercedes. And 70, Sierra Garland on Electric Monkey. Those can be our next riders after the drive.
Thank you.
Keeping us in.
Your fast time is still a 16.393.
All right, we had a couple there flirting with the fast time. Leah just had, she was the first one to run in pink. In a Lucky Southwest Barrels pink shirt. That last drag.
Thank you, tractors. We are ready for riders 66 through 70. This is 66, Maddie Black on easy money setup, followed by 67, Bridget Gray. If you think about it.
Should be right on top.
Perfect. Thanks.
15.
Nice run, that's a 19.008, that's a 19.008. You're ready for 67, Bridget Graham on Mayhem, followed by 68, Brenda Dunn, you're on 10.
Probably on the bottom.
Nice run, that's a 19.069, that's a 19.069. We're ready for rider 68, Brenda Dunn on Nilo Bambino, followed by 69, Carly Oxford. Sorry about that, hon. That would have been a 20.531. Hold up, Carly. We're going to set a barrel.
Yes. Southwest barrels. I'll take the Queen Creek cake. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're ready for rider 69, Carly Oxford on Mercedes, followed by 70, Sierra Farland. Nice run, that's a 19.187. That's going to be a 19.187. Last up in the set is 70, Sierra Farland on Electric Monkey. We are one away, tractor. Sorry about that, hon. That would have been a 16.886. We are going to set those barrels and go into a drag. We're ready for riders 71 through 75 after the drag. We're ready for you, tractor. Coming up after the drag will be 71 through 75. Clean Maderos on Hammer, 72 Miranda Daniels on Phil, 73 Tanny Greb on Ducky.
We're on rider 71 after the drag.
Lily, and 75 Brittany Dodds on
Megan, I see you just tuned in.
Next
I got the
riders
most
after
amazing
drag.
picture of Abby on the barrel where she knocked it down. It's so close, it doesn't show the barrel going down. Let's put it that way, but you couldn't put a piece of paper in between her and the barrel. drill for the shirts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, not around California, so I'm more.
I think quite a bit of them. I think I had around.
Yeah, we drill. Still painted the manual together. So they're there together. They've done California a couple times together, so.
Yeah, I know she got a post on there. They were in Disneyland or someplace today.
Motherland of money, right?
Yeah, I just don't feel like writing quite at that level yet. Every week I feel like I'm writing better,
You get that?
but
It's tough when you're two horses too, you know?
well, I decided maybe I would get better if I wrote a score horse first, and it's easier to get with than the one that runs on the farm.
Right.
So I decided, well, yeah, maybe I just need to write a slow horse and then see if it'll get easier to write this one.
Donate for a couple weeks and then you'll be right back in there.
Hopefully,
All right, timer is set. Arena is clear. We're going to come back with 71 through 75. We're ready for 71. Cleo Madero's on hammer, followed by 72. Miranda Daniels. That's a 25.079. That is a 25.079. Coming up next is 74, Michaela Cioni on Lily. 75, Brittany Dodds will wrap up the set. Nice run. That is a 17.145. That is a 17.145. Last up in the set is 75, Brittany Dodds on Prado. We are one-way tractor. job, hun. Way to hang in there. Unfortunately, we kind of broke pattern a little bit when you do that little bit of a circle, but that's okay, hun. We'll get them next week. All right, we're gonna go into a drag and then come back with 76 through 80. This is gonna be 76 for now Holby on Nose, 77 Clarinets on Cats Fancy Paint, 78 Allie Elmer on What a Play, 79 Molly Redfield on Luna, and 80 Missy Wilson on Tonka. Those are gonna be our next 5 riders after the drag. We're going to come back with 76 through 80. Get ready for Raynell Holby on Nose, followed by 77 Clarinets.
We're just getting very excited about the exchange of colors, so we're very happy. I don't have to do that. I'll be back.
Next run is an 18.095. That's going to be an 18.095. You're ready for 77 Clarinets on Cats Fancy Paint, followed by 78 Allie Elmer.
Where is it, babe? Is this it?
Nice run, that's 16.832. That's going to be a 16.832. We're going to come back with 78 Allie Elmer on What a Play, followed by 79 Molly Benfield.
Are you? Yeah. Is your family? What's with you guys? Please decide. He didn't come because he was throwing up. Not very sick, but he'll be at the Halloween party. But I invited you guys too. We have to dress as a Tim Burton cloak.
Sorry about that, hon. That would have been a 19.591. We're going to check those barrels out.
Tim Burton character like Nightmare Before Christmas or yes.
Not Tim Burton.
Just like it's fine.
Are you always going to say that? It's annoying. That's what this is way too back.
All right, we're ready for riders 79. Molly Benfield on Luna, followed by 80 Missy Wilson.
What is it going for? Back.
For that.
Are you just going to let me go? Ah!
Smile at me.
job, Hunt. That's a 22.612. That is a 22.612. Last up in the set is going to be rider 80, Missy Wilson on Tonka. We are one away, tractor.
Who's starting on that horse? I'm totally up.
Nice job, Hunt. That is a 26.458. That is a 26.458. All right, we're ready for you, tractor. Coming up out to the drag will be 81 to 85. 81, Paige Calloway on Penny. 82, Bell Marks on Lilo. 83, Terracine on HD Catch and Coyote. 84, Katie Heidman on Tater Tot. And 85, Lila Winton on Rio. Those are my next 5 riders. 81 through 85. Thank you, tractor. We are going to come back with riders 81 through 85. This is 81, Paige Calloway on Penny, followed by 82, Bell Marks. Be thinking about it. Nice run. That's a 16.949. That's going to be a 16.949. We're ready for 82. Bell Marks on Velo, followed by 83. Terracine.
You're home.
right, we're ready for 83 Terracine on HD Passion Coyote, followed by 84 Katie Hyman. Sorry about that, hun.
What's yours? You are very
We'll get it next time, Tara. Alright, we're going to come back with 84 Katie Hyman on Paper Top. 85 Rylan Rendon is going to wrap up the set.
Are you good at skating?
Sorry about that, hun. It would have been 17,957. Thank you, barrel setter. Alright, last up is going to be 85 Lila Renton on Rio. We are a one-way tractor.
Keep going, Lila. Woo! Good turn.
Sorry about that, hun. That would have been a 19.749. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to a drag. We're ready for your tractor. Coming up after the drag is going to be 86 through 90. 86, Diana Paris on Cinder Frenchman Whispers. 87, Robin Aguirre on Miss Red Moon Rift. 88, Stella Wagner on Ace. 89, Paris Scarlett on Traeger. And 90, Chloe Wilson on Prada. Those are your next 5 riders.
Alright, full battery change in effect. We're on ride 85, in case you didn't hear him. How we doing up here?
Thank you, Tractor. We are going to come back with 86 through 90. We're ready for 86, Diana Harris on Senator Frenchman's Whisper, followed by rider 87, Robin Aguirre. Nice run. That's a 19.441. That's going to be a 19.441. We're ready for rider 87, Robin Aguirre on Miss Red Moon Drift, followed by 88, Stella Wagner. Nice one. That's a 21.833. That's a 21.833. We're ready for rider 88, Stella Wagner on Ace, followed by 89, Claire Scarlett. Sorry about that, Miss Stella. We had a broken pattern, but we'll get them next time. All right, we're ready for 89, Claire Scarlett on Trigger, followed by 90, Chloe Wilson.
Sorry, fun.
Sorry about that, hun. That would have been an 18.371.
Yeah.
A little bit. We hung up at 3 a little bit there. Is that what happened?
All right, we're going to go back with the last rider in this set. Rider 90, Chloe Wilson on Prada. We are one-away tractor.
I'm my own pony.
Nice run. That's going to be an 18.820. That's going to be an 18.820. We're ready for you, tractor. Coming up after the drag will be 91 to 95. 91, Randy Evans on TLR, Patrick Sparks. 92, True Hall on Pebble. 93, Sierra Carlin on Hughes. 94, Marky J. Wagner on Ace. And 95, Gabriella Durso on My Secret Obsession.
So they know their job. Fill it up with climbing with a little bit of strength, you'll be fine. And no pain.
Thank you, Tractor. We are going to come back with 91 through 95. We are ready for 91, Randy Evans on TLR, Paprika Sparks, followed by 92, True Hall.
No, I'm good actually. Thursday. You gonna do the Tuesday thing, dog? I enjoy the Tuesday. It's outside to get away from the flat, you know? Yeah.
Nice run, hun. That's a 16.856. That's going to be a 16.856.
And the race was only like 17.
We're ready for 92, True Hall on Pebbles, followed by 93, Sierra Farland.
So, I think it was a good 50, 60. And then you want to go over here and break in the horse on the outside, you know? I think they do the string of Tuesdays in here too. No, we'll do the time only and stuff.
Nice run. That's an 18.577. That's going to be an 18.577. We're ready for 93, Sierra Farland on the Goose, followed by 94, Marky Jean Wagner.
You confused me. So the last week in October,
Sorry about that, hun. That would have been a 17.509.
Tuesday race, yeah, Thursday race here, and then Saturday again for the big money day. We have 4 races in 8 days. Back and forth.
Awesome. Thank you, Barrel Centers.
Are we taking
All
forward?
right, we are ready for Rider 94, Marky Jean Wagner on Ace, followed by 95, Gabriela Dursos will wrap up the set.
Here's 3.
Nice run. That's a 24.329. That is a 24.329. Last step in the set. 95, Gabriela Dursos on My Secret Obsession. Your one-way Tractor. Gate pole number 195, Gabriela Dursos. All right, here she goes. Nice run, that's 19.421. That's going to be a 19.421. We are ready for your tractor.
Are they heavy over there?
Got like metal barrel. Yeah, they're big for. But I'm unsettled.
We're going to go back with 96 through 100. 96, Stacy Kendall on the lightning bolt. 97
We are
is
on
a
right at 96.
scratch. So we'll jump to 98, Carly Oxford
Hey,
on Most Wanted Criminal.
Tamara, North Platte,
99,
Nebraska,
Sharon
cool.
on the roof, and right at 100,
Brandy, I see you watching. Are you still here?
on board.
I had
So
t-shirts
our
for you.
last riders before the big drag.
We're on right at 96 on our way to 100, where we're going to have a big drag. So I guess we have more than 100 tonight.
This is your last call. If you want to get some food from the concession stand, it is last call. So if you want to get some food, go head that way.
Wait, were they actually? Your parents?
Here's your favorite firework.
Yeah, hold that.
I'm going to check what time it is.
No way, my mom just sent me some food. Are you kidding me? I literally
I
just
had
died.
an accident.
Thank you, tractor. These are going to be our last 5 riders before the big drag. We are ready for 96, JC Kendall on the lightning bolt. 97 is a scratch, so 98, Carly Oxford, we can get ready.
Me and Rio got our best time on our
They are.
Nice run. All right, hold up, Carly, because we're going to have a 97 go. JC, that is a 16.232, and that is your new fast time. Nice run, JC. Beautiful run. All right, 97 is going to be Carly Hayes on Queenie. Then we'll go to 98, Carly Oxiger.
We had this thing like
Nice run. That's a 19.074. That's a 19.074. Can we grab, I think we lost a bell boot or something, but second barrel, it looks like something came off around the turn. Do you see something on the ground in front of you? Like right in front of you? Yeah. You can just take it back with you. They'll pick it up later. Thank you. Alright, we're ready for 98, Carly Oxager on Most Wanted Criminal, followed by 99, Shyla Aza. Nice run, that's a 17.195, that's a 17.195. We're going to come back with rider 99, Shyla Aza en route. Rider 100, Shane Push is going to wrap us up before the big drag. Sorry about that, hun. That would have been an 18 for that. Full time still. Can we set that first barrel center? Alright, last rider up before the big drag. This is rider 100, Shane Push on Holy Cow, it's Mocha. We are one away tractor and then we can water in big drag. Nice job, that is a 23.651, and that is a 23.651. Alright, we can go ahead and pull those barrels and we can get prepped for our big drag. After the big drag will be 101 to 105. Lady Scarlett, Haley Shine, Andrea O'Donnell, Gabriella Dursos, and Morgan Tucker. Those will be our next 5 riders after our big drag. Your new fast time is a 16.232.
All right, sounds like we got 8 riders left. Big Dragon number 100. I didn't realize I didn't put that up there. So the reason why I put this up on the screen is if you're watching the replay and say you're at like 99, you can back it up after you see the screen go dim like this. And then just back yourself up one ride. This way you know exactly where you are. It's very easy for me when I'm looking for a rider to just fast forward until I see the screen go a little dim for the big drags. So that's the reason for that. It helps you guys at home too figure out where we are, or if you're out in your trailer. Like I said, we're on rider 100. I believe we have 108. A lot of people were supposed to pick up their t-shirts, didn't show up today. I was worried about running out before Sabre, but I don't think that's going to be the case. We might run out of lodges before Sabre on Saturday, which is in the outdoor arena. We'll be doing live streaming, just so you know.
Good.
So glad I bring my white coffee every week. I'm a regular on Fridays at the car wash. It's even worse when it rains because it's just mud. Takes on it.
Loads you up, huh?
Yeah. My gas mileage goes down. I get so much dirt on it, so much extra weight. It is what it is, right? Life could be worse.
Alright, we are going to get those barrels put out. Riders 101 to 105, be getting ready into those holding pins. 101 will be Lady Scarlett on Corona, 102 Haley Scheid on Chloe, 103 Andrea O'Donnell on Speed Racer, 104 is a scratch, and then 105 Morgan Tucker on Shiny Beyond. We're going to be coming back to you guys in just a few moments. Your current pass time is a 16.8. Nice run, that's a 19.028. That's a 19.028. We are ready for you, tractor. After the drag is going to be our last two riders of the night. We are looking for 107, Shailaza on Candy, followed by 108, Sierra Farland on Oakley. You guys are going to wrap up our race.
All right, 2 more to go. Fast time that you see on the screen is the unofficial fast time.
Alright guys, timer set, tractor's ready. We're going to come up with go back to the last riders of the night. We're ready for 106 is a scratch, so we'll go to 107, Shailaza on Candy, and then 108, Sierra Farland on Oakley, and that's going to complete the race.
Yeah, I feel that.
$17,094, nice job, $17,094. And the last rider of the night is going to be 108, Sierra Farland on Oakley. $19,472. All right, that wraps up the race. If you guys will give Haley a minute to get down there at the gate, we'll let the tractors get out of here, and then we can do some timed onlys while you give me a minute to finish up results, and then I'll start calling them out.
That was close. All right, what a great night of racing. I'm gonna let this go so we can listen to results. I'm sure that last 16,232 threw some people into money and out of money. If you're going to tune out, our next live stream is Saturday morning at Sabre at Pima County Fairgrounds. I think the race starts at 11. I'll probably be down there around 10-ish, something like that, to t-shirts. I'm sure there's going to be a line of people for t-shirts.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little printer issue up here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start reading off the results. In the futurity tonight, winning the futurity with a 16841, $20, Janae Mathis on Button Down Cash. In the Easy Riders tonight, winning the 1D with a 20.199. Oh, hold on a second, you guys, sorry. That was not right. I'm going to come back to that one. Sorry about that. I'm going to go to the rodeo side pot. In the rodeo side pot, winning the rodeo side pot with a 16822, $56, Jennifer Herzog on King, One out of the money with the 17189 was Janae Mathis on VS Ikes Levi Ladd. There was nobody in the 2D. Winning the youth tonight with a 16.393, $117, Carly Hayes on Mighty. She was the only one in the 1D. Winning the 2D with a 17.094, $61, Shyla Alza on Candy. Second in the 2D with a 17.263, $41, Riley Hayes on Sandshine. One on the money, Aaliyah Wood. In the 3D, first place with a 17.480, $52, Riley Hayes on Hoochie. Second place with a 17.963, $35, Alana Bencomo on Elmer No More. In the 4D, first place with an 18.803, $43, McKinley Minnick on Dottie. Second place with an 18.820, $29, Chloe Wilson on Prada. In the Open tonight, winning the Open with a 16.232, $298, J.C. Pendle on Little Lightning Bolt. Second in the 1D with a 16.393, $222, Carly Hayes on Mighty. Third with a 16.410, $138, Tara Seaton on Nigel Duobooney. Fourth with a 16.675, $107, Briley Bill on Cutter. One out of the money, Serenity Stewart on Twister. In the 2D, first place with a 16.768, $259, Amanda Smith on Daytona. Second place with a 16.822, $193, Jennifer Herzog on King. Third place with a 16.832, $120, Claire Ness on Cat's Fancy Fame. And fourth with a 16.841, $93, Janae Mathis on Button Down Cash. One out of the money was Randy Evans. In the 3D, first place with a 17.263, $221, Riley Hayes on Sandshine. Second place with a 17.318, $164, Aaliyah Wood on Yuma Flynn and Frost. Third place with a 17.383, $102, Amanda Smith on Magic Mike. Fourth place with a 17.461, $79, Nikki Fisher on Make Me Great. One out of the money was Riley Hayes on Hoochie. Winning the 4D tonight with a 17.846, $174, Katie Bohasic on High Roller. Second place with an 18.047, $130, Ramona Ferris on Hills Vegas Dash. Third with an 18.095, $80, Radel Holgate on Moe's. Fourth with an 18.138, $63, Megan Ray on Jag. In the 5D, first place with an 18.244, $151, Kalia Medeiros on Hammer. Second place with an 18.293, $112, Regina Jez on Flynn. Third with an 18.406, $70, Ruby Lopez on Famous. And fourth with an 18.577, $54, True Ball on Pebbles. One out of the money was Kim Mooney on Freddie Mercury. You can come on up and I'll pay you out. right, you guys, for your easy riders tonight, first place with a 20.199, $66 Lula Hamilton on Wind. Second place with a 20.463, $44, Mindy Only on J. There was nobody in the 2D or the 3D. In the 4D, first place with a 23.651, $44, Shane Push on Holy Cow It's Mocha. And second with a 24.329, $29, Marky Jean Wagner on Ace.
So tired. I guess we're done with all the announcements. So I think we're going to shut this down. And get ready to load up and charge some batteries on the way home and all that fun stuff. I appreciate you guys tuning in. See you on Saturday morning and then back here again on Thursday. Thanks for the likes, shares, and comments. It helps. So all your runs are on video because the live feed's still running.
Oh no.
So if you want to check it out, it's at the 3 minute 10 mark.